Red car can hook out, thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates! Quick bit of container spotting here. It's been a funny old day weather-wise. Oh, it looks like it's raining again. Yeah, no, it's blue sky one way. And then if you look over on Ferry Cam, we've got dark skies down that way. Let's have a look on the other cameras. Itching Cam. Yes, a few spots around Itching Cam. Netley Cam's looking towards the blue sky. Over on the Isle of Wight, we've got blue skies, but I'm pretty sure if I look down that way, there we go. Yeah, over Fawley Refinery, there's these big bursts of rain moving around. Really does feel like April showers. Seem to have had days and days of April showers. Watching the container ship, the Al Saraf. She's heading down to the container port. And when she's past the Regal Princess will let go. The Regal Princess is singling up, and she said she will thrust on to the berth. And as soon as the Al Saraf's gone past, she'll depart. There's only one departure this evening, and that is the Regal Princess at 4:30. So we have one departure this morning at 7, and then another departure here at 4:30. It's a very odd day, isn't it?
Post 1, DTS.
Well, all this should be Gary Ball, he says, just looking across Southampton water from Hythe. Hopefully it's a dry sail away. Not convinced. There's definitely some threatening clouds out there all over the place. In fact, it's raining here again.
Southampton VTS, Regal Princess, going to stations now. We're starting to seagull up.
I think that was thunder.
Lifting off once the outer fat's clear.
I think I just heard some thunder.
Princess VTS.
Pretty sure that was a clap of thunder just then. Which is odd, because look at that, we've got sun, blue skies, it's pouring with rain and thunder. Very odd weather. Regal Princess on the radio, I don't know if you heard that, she's still ready to go. We've had passenger numbers already from Regal Princess. 3,505 passengers on board. Yeah, look at that. So we've got half the screens in rain, half the screens in blue sky. Very odd. 3,505 passengers on Regal Princess and 1,321 crew. That's about maximum crew and somewhere near maximum double occupancy. They're starting to be a little quieter, the ships. I suppose it's outside of school holidays now, isn't it? So not quite as busy. Yeah, we can't quite see Regal Princess. She's down the other end of port. Hopefully we'll hear a horn. I wouldn't check the weather. No, weather. Weather. Has a look at the weather. The wind is coming from the west. And Regal Princess is at the other end. So let's have a think about this. Regal Princess is here. She's pointing the right way. Oh, it's definitely thunder. Regal Princess is pointing the right way. And the wind is blowing that way. We may hear horns, we may not. Depends on the prevailing wind and so on. Yeah, it's definitely thunder out there.
Sea line, BTS.
BTS, this is Sea Line.
Sea line, BTS. I can see you outbound from the KGV now. What's your plan?
It's going to be back into the KGV again.
All received. Question, are you going back in now?
Yes, I am, yes.
Understood.
I've definitely heard some thunder rumbles. The Regal Princess is off on a 12-day round trip around the British Isles, going anti-clockwise or counter-clockwise. First calling in at Edinburgh, then Invergordon in Scotland, the Kirkwall on the Orkney Isles in Scotland, Greenock, Glasgow in Scotland, Belfast in Northern Ireland, then Dublin in Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland, Cork in the Republic of Ireland, and then a random stop into Le Havre in France, and then back to Southampton. Starting price for this sort of cruise is, I think, around about.
Kamalo Sam to BTS all received, thank you. Traffic information, Central Solent, outward bound. Is the CMA CGM Commander rate.
Now the approximate cost is about £1,300. Starting price for this cruise. Oh, come on, camera. Now you can see the rain. They're getting on very well building Southampton Boat Show. It's coming along at quite a rapid pace, which is odd, even considering the
Yes, the flower is Sam to BTS all received, thank you.
the poor weather. There we go. There is, you can see the Regal Princess in the distance, and the Safat is on our way down there. It's very odd. We've got rain and sun. Oh, I see the plenty ship base in the chat. Or there Deborah Speller. Or there Pam W. Or there Sue Hawks. Or there Vectis. Or there Jill Marsh. Or there Ian Lloyd Owen. Or there Raymond Morris. Or there Gary Ball. Yeah, he reckons it's bad weather. I think you're right. Although I think it's improving. I think we've got more sun now in port. Those black clouds are heading away. Good. Were there Jill Marsh? Were there Elizabeth Leaborn? Were there Edward Coates? Were there Catherine Alicia? I think that's covered everyone. I just don't understand this weather. It really is odd weather this time of year. So there is the container ship heading to STC 5. And we've got blue skies now. What is the temperature? I haven't looked at the temperature. Temperature is 16°C. Visibility 17 nautical miles. 80% humidity. And gentle breeze. 10 knots of breeze. Yes, interesting. So 2 ships departing today. One very early in the morning, which is unusual. Very rarely And of that, I'm not even sure.
Security, all stations. This is Southampton BTS. Information, diver entered the water 31 berth. Repeat, diver entered the water 31 berth. Southampton BTS out.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever live streamed at 7 o'clock in the morning before a ship departing. Had some ships arriving at that time of the morning. The Al Safat is 307 metres long, 40 metres wide. She's a big ship, but as you can see, nowhere near as big as the HMM Stockholm that's already in port. It's easy to forget how big some of these ships are. You see a ship and you think that's a big ship, and then you see it next to another ship and you think, oh, that's even bigger. Al Safat, just passing the Regal Princess. She said that she was powering up, letting the lines go, driving herself against the dockside, and then as soon as the Al Safat was past, she'd be heading out. Shipmate Shay looks at the rum supplies come for the boat show. Yes, it does indeed. Well, it really should be local rum, shouldn't it? If you are interested in some rum, I do have a link in the description for rum produced locally from seaweed, no less, produced down in Poole. Use my code, you can get a discount on it. Don't know if we're going to hear Regal Princess's horns or not. It is quite some distance away. Yeah, it really is quite sunny now. But that dark cloud seems to be heading over towards the Isle of Wight. Oh, yep, there it is. It's arrived at the Isle of Wight. Yep, it's now raining on the Isle of Wight. How bizarre. I thought it was a ship on the outside microphone, but I think it's just a distant aeroplane. Yeah, so no ships tomorrow, but we do have 5 ships on Saturday. So Super Saturday, 5 ships departing. Relatively good timings. Yeah, departing at 3 at 4, 1 at 5. And then a bit of a galley, we'll have a bit of a galley break, and then there'll be one at, I think it's 8:30. 8 o'clock for MSC Virtuosa. Don't know why she's leaving so late. Sounds like there's thunder on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, I think that was the thunder we had just here a minute ago. The weather is gone down Southampton water and is heading over to the Isle of Wight. It looks like the Regal Princess is on the move. I have my ears open, but I don't know if we'll hear the horn. Suspecting it's too far away. Little tug there is being pulled around at the stern. Sometimes remind me of little tiny dogs. When you walk a little dog, it's desperately trying to pull its master around. Sometimes that's what the tugs remind me of, little dogs zigzagging around, pulling hard. Oh, shipmate carefully said it was a Logan Embraer, or was it the plane that went over? Oh, it's amazing what people can find out these days, isn't it? More thunder, it sounds like, from CS28. That'll be over in the Isle of Wight somewhere. I think Stu Fitter said there was some thunder over there as well. Yeah, we now got blue skies, and I see Regal Princess is well and truly away from the dockside. Don't know if we'll be able to see her quite yet. We'll have a look though, shall we? Have a look. No. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just see it. There you go. You can see the marquee they've been building up. Getting all that quite quickly. I just think by the end of today, they would have covered the roof, maybe even put the sides on.
Budget 6, BTS traffic information, Yasa Polaris and Tug Phoenix. Tower shot bit light float outbound channel to the east. After that, Regal Princess just lifted off from 106 outbound.
Shipmate Catherine Alicia says they can kind of guess the aeroplanes by the sound they make most of the time. Thank you. ADHD. Yeah, I couldn't really hear it well enough. I know what you mean. They're very distinctive sounds. I remember when they used to have the old Fokker friendships. They were quite easy to identify by the noise. Now, they have indeed made some good progress, even taking account of this awful weather they've been having. There we go. There's the container ship arriving. The Regal Princess quite literally was ready to go, pouncing out of the berth there. And she's off, like I say, on a 12-day round trip, British Isles and France, calling in at Edinburgh. It's going anti-clockwise around the UK, calling in Edinburgh first. Then Invergordon in Scotland, Kirkwall in the Orkney Isles. Then Greenock in Glasgow in Scotland, Belfast in Northern Ireland, then Dublin in the Republic Island, Cork in the Republic Island, and then quick pop over to Le Havre in France. Not quite sure why. They've been pick up some duty-frees, perhaps. Not many more cruises left on Regal Princess. There's another, after this one, there's the same cruise, another 12-day British Isles and France. Then there's a 10-day British Isles with Belfast. And then that's it. September the 28th, she departs Southampton for a 31-day cruise to Galveston in Texas. Well, she actually goes around the UK for 12 days and then comes back again and then heads off again. But and then October the 8th, she departs, not to be seen for a while. Heads off to Galveston, calls at Le Havre in France, and then Bilbao in Spain, Vigo in Spain.
BTS, Redjet 7, shortly away from Town Quay.
Ponta Delgado.
Redjet 7, BTS received, thank you.
In the Azores, then all the way across to Antigua, pops into St. Thomas Island in the US Virgin Islands, then Grand Cayman Island, and then all the way to Galveston, Texas. then she'll be based in Galveston, Texas for the winter. Then she'll be based in Fort Lauderdale for the summer. And that's it. I don't think we're going to see her for the next couple of years. So not many more visits left for Regal Princess. Oh, hello. What's that? Like a big sun up on the screen. Let's see if we can get the camera a bit closer, shall we? Sure we can manage that. There we go. Ah, maybe the screen is having positive vibes. Whenever the sun's out on the screen, it's out on the ship. Oh, looks like there's quite a few shipmates out on deck. I think they're going to be lucky. It's actually quite a sunny sail away, unlike a mere sort of 30 minutes ago when it was actually raining. I'm guessing we'll have a different Princess ship next year. Shipmates are talking about stomach rumblings and making me hungry. Please. I need some. I haven't had galley time yet today. Oh, well, there's shipmate Sean Beatty. Oh, he's down at Town Quay watching. Well, hopefully you're not getting too wet in that little shower. Well, there's shipmate Pipsy says, will there be a stream tomorrow despite not being many ships? No. Well, the cameras are streaming all the time, shipmate, but I won't be having a live ships TV because there are no cruise ships. I mean, I could do a ships TV for something else, I suppose. A ro-ro or a cargo ship, container ship. Or, or for the Waverly arrival. I think the Waverly might be arriving tomorrow. If I can work out what time the Waverly's arriving, I might do that tomorrow. Well, the shipmate Phil Harrison says, sorry, can't wave to you, Captain. Starboard side, enjoying pizza. Oh, crikey, rub it in. Why don't you rub it in? Yes, I think I was looking through the arrivals list and trying to work out quite where the Waverly was arriving and what time. And I must confess I didn't make a lot of sense out of the listing. Shipmate Audacious got ham, egg and chips. Blimey, stop talking about food, please, shipmates. It's making me hungry. Regal Princess, she is 11 years old, built in 2014. Has a number of sister ships. The Discovery Princess, Enchanted Princess, Majestic Princess, Royal Princess, Sky Princess, which will be going on for our group cruise in October. So I shall be able to draw my own conclusions of what it's like on board. And Pinot Britannia. Like a random left ball ship in there. Oh, she made Shipper Book says, oh, it looks like the old Sky Princess will be sailing for Southampton. Well, yeah, I guess she must be because we're going on a group cruise in October. So she's definitely here. Do you think she'll be here more often? We do normally have a number of Princess ships in. They sort of come over. We have had Emerald Princess in for a while. I think she's still here at the moment. I wonder if we've got any shipmates that are willing to wave. Shipmates that aren't too busy stuffing their faces with pizza, making the captain hungry. Speaking of which, in case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the port of Southampton. 23 minutes for the captain's banner bingo there. Nice, a few shipmates out on their balconies. A few of them up by the side. Wonder if there's any shipmates that are going to wave to us. Shipmate D. Willis says, anybody been totally hypnotised by the build-up for this boat show? Yes, absolutely, shipmate. I've been watching that all day. It's actually quite fascinating watching the weather come and go all over it.
Southampton VTS, Regal Princess, pier head out, thank you.
Go on, blow your horn, Regal Princess.
Regal Princess, Southampton VTS, all received per head, thanks.
Excellent spanner. Carmen thinks we're getting Majestic Princess next year. Ooh, I don't think I've seen Majestic Princess before. Difficult to tell. I really should write a list of what we've seen.
That's right, Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. Traffic information, next vessel. Boarding at the nav tower is the Cobalt Nova, 1830, 4 miles south.
Oh, shipmate Andy Rich says,
Additionally, coming up to the south,
Waverly arrives at 7:45 this evening and departs tomorrow at 10, as far as I can see. I reckon. I was having a look this morning. I know she's coming into Yarmouth. It looks like she's in and out of Yarmouth quite a bit. Look at that. So we've got like half a sunny sky, half a cloudy sky. Yeah, if I could bring up the let's bring up the list and see what it says. Yeah, it's got she's arriving at what looks like 9 o'clock. But she's going to East Bramble, so I think she might be mooring in the Solent. When I checked earlier, Waverly was still in. Oh yeah, she's on the move now. Waverly. He has left wherever she was, Weymouth. Some foreboding-looking clouds over there. Sorry, I've just been distracted by Waverly, trying to work out where Waverly's going and what times. Yeah, so it looks like she's arriving East Brambles. And then Yarmouth anchorage. And at some point she's at the Albert Johnson Quay. I don't know where that is. And then 104W, which must be in port. I wonder where that is. Up in the container terminal. Interesting. I shall try and work out where she's going, what she's doing. Sometimes a bit of a mystery to work out where the ships are. Excellent Spanner Hades says, according to Waverly's website, her booking is in Southampton to load at 12:25. Ah, okay. Tomorrow, I guess. Okay. Oh, a little bit vague on their website. Looks like she's coming in tomorrow. She's departing East Brambles for the Albert Johnson and then departing at 12:45 from the. It must be Albert Johnson must be the name for 104. Then okay, right. You come. Oh, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Then we could have a live stream tomorrow of Waverly arriving and departing. Sorry, I'm trying to control the camera and, and read the shipping schedules at the same time. Captain's not very good at multitasking. I'm thinking there might be a mass exodus on board as the shipmates all run for cover, because that's what it's like on the Isle of Wight. Thick, heavy rain. I'm definitely sure we heard a couple of claps of thunder earlier. What they call it, large? A majestic princess. That's not what we got next year, is it? Right, so it looks like we've got some Waverly action tomorrow. I will, if I can, well, let's have a look. So it looks like she's arriving. Probably going to arrive. I've lost the details. Where's the information gone? Here it is. So she's moving. She's going to probably arrive somewhere probably about 11:30.
VTS, ready to go.
Lower over 11:30 for report. 11 o'clock.
Good evening. Can I ask for a dockhead tie gauge reading, please?
Regal Princess, good afternoon. Look at 2.5.
2.5, yeah, that's all fine.
And then she's heading down to the Yarmouth anchorage after. So, yeah, so we maybe catch her coming up. Do you know what? It's going to be around about lunchtime, isn't it? So maybe start the live stream at probably around about 11. Follow her coming into port. Go and have some galley time. And then at 12:45 when she departs, we can follow her back out again. Oh, how about that then? I think that might work. This could be a plan. Could be a plan. Oh, yes. Excellent. Spanner Hades. Yes, I read about this. They are sailing together on Saturday the 13th. That's right. The Shield Hall and the Waverly. I do believe there are some spaces left on the Waverly, but I think the Shield Hall has sold out. This is what we should do tomorrow, is drone it. Yeah, I should probably drone. I don't think I've ever droned Waverly before. I'll have to have a look, because, yeah, it's... yeah, I've not had the opportunity to drone it before. I'm a bit surprised at actually how fast the Waverly is. Heading down into some dark skies. Don't know if they're going to remain in this pocket of good weather. Because over there in the Solent, it is foul. Yeah, there are quite a few shipmates out at the moment, still braving the conditions until they end up down there in the Solent, all soggy and wet. Red jet whizzing in there. Oh, yes, it is looking rather dark. We cannot see the island.
VTS, the Regal Princess, west of Southampton, thank you.
Yeah, quick look.
Regal Princess. Thank you.
We can't see the island. It's just disappeared in gloom And that's the gloom it's in. And here we go. Lots of sunshine in the wonderful port of Southampton. Well, that's it, mate, Nick Abraham. Oh, there, Johnny B. There's the red funnel scooting up behind. Yeah, look at that. See how different. It's a mere probably, I don't know, about 8-9 miles to the Isle of Wight. So that's where we are at the top of Southampton Water. This is from the Isle of Wight, and you can see there's just this massive cloud of wetness in between. And you can see it on cruise cam now. So it's starting to clear up a bit. Yeah, so not many more cruises left with Regal Princess, and I think I will try and live stream tomorrow the paddle steamer Waverly. She's arriving. We'll probably go live around 11 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier. I'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the movements of Waverly. And then she departs. She's definitely departing at 12:45 from the up at the top near where STC5 near where the Shield Hall docks. That's where she'll be, up that way. Yeah, like I say, I should try and drone her as well. It looks like she's here for... she's back in at 5. And then she's off to... she's back in at 5. Then she's off to Yarmouth, Portsmouth. Yeah, she's in and out of port for a few days. Yeah, there is some imposing looking weather about. Yep, so I'll live stream it tomorrow, the Waverly, and then I'll try and get some droning in. Actually, if she's around, Saturday's weather is absolutely fantastic. Maybe I'll try that Saturday. Saturday's going to be the 6th, isn't it? 6, yes. 6 on Saturday. So is she in on Saturday? Yes, she's, well, actually, she's, oh, Yarmouth, Anchorage to Portsmouth. Oh yeah, 1:04. She departs in the morning to Yarmouth, Anchorage. I'll probably do that Saturday morning. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, hang on. I've just thought of a problem. I can't drone from Mayflower Park. There's a big boat show on. Look at that, completely sunny over here on Mayflower. Oh, well, the rain has dispersed over here on the Isle of Wight. Yes, that does make flying one's drone quite difficult when you can't get to Mayflower Park. I mean, to think about that. I mean, to think about what to do about that. Think, Captain. Think. Think. Oh no, we'll have to give that some more thoughts. Yeah, I have to think about where to drone from. It's not easy. Cowshot Spit is a potential location. The only trouble with Cowshot Spit is they do come past rather fast. You don't get to spend a lot of time with the ship. I like doing import best. They're going 6 knots slowly. You know, easy to get some good shots and pictures and photographs and things. I will have to give that some thought. Oh, look at that, looking into that bright, sunny. It might be on, no, not Chris Cam, we've got the thingy bob in the way. The Caroline. I think I might have to ask for a favour. Yeah, I think that's what I need. I need a favour. Okay. Well, should be Paul Weavers. Will you be letting us watch the Mayflower Park cam as they build up the post? Yep, it's pointing there. It's on all the time. Box cam. Just search for box cam, and it's pointing that way all the time. And as you can see, they've almost finished. It's only taken them a mere few days. They are frenetic, these workers. Oh, look at this. I think we're going to have a multi-ship crossing here. Engine cam's a little on the sensitive side today. There we go. Let's see if that works. There we go, 2 red funnels and the Regal Princess in a lovely little spot of puddle of sun there.
Thank you, that's all good. And then we need the track.
Talking to the red funnel ferries, we were one of the shipmates suggested that for a film I could make a little video of trying to assemble one of the red funnel ferries while on the ferry to the Isle of Wight. See if I can assemble it in more than 60 seconds. I actually thought that's quite a good idea, so I shall endeavour to make that. But I thought, why not do something a little bit more? In fact, someone else gave me this suggestion. I'll make it, and then see if we can get Red Funnel to add to the prize bundle, and I'll raffle it off, and then all profits can go to the RNLI.
Busiest, rudder spray, neatly, and request to maintain our speed, please.
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I should be able to complete it in an hour. And they also have a model of the Red Jet and the Red Funnel ferries. I'll see if they can bundle them together for us, and then we can have a little raffle for it, with all donations going to the RNLI. I can't remember which shipmate recommended to me that, but in less than 60 seconds, Hades. Yes, less than 60 seconds. Hopefully that's possible. I may have to, by the magic of video editing, I might have to speed it up. I don't think I'm going to try building both. I've noticed actually there's a very similar number of pieces in both puzzles. I certainly can't do it on the Red Jet. There's no way I can build a 260-piece model in less than 20 minutes. Maybe I could build the Red Funnel on the way over and then the Red Jet on the way back. What's happening over on the Isle of Wight? Oh, it's brightened up. Isn't it lovely? Real pocket of rain that was earlier. Thunder, all sorts. Apparently shipmates on the Isle of Wight had some thunder. We had some thunder here. Sea has gone a very sort of like sea green or teal. Not sure what colour you'd call that. Emerald, maybe. Right, okay, so we'll note there's no ships tomorrow, cruise ships, but I will try and work out the Waverly. I'll see if we can get Waverly coming in and out. And then Saturday I'll see if I can drone Waverly in the morning. I'll have to give that some thought.
OCL Montreal, that doesn't leak.
Shipmate Johnny B's missing out on some thunder. Oh, yeah. It was only a little rumble, to be honest. Very small amount. Could have almost have missed it.
OCL Montreal, that doesn't leak. Yes, that's all correct. 17:45 for your departure. Pilot will be coming from the shore side. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Big cargo.
Yeah, it has cleared up, hasn't it?
Okay. Thank you, that's okay.
Well, the shipmate Phosphor Dot says, yeah, could get her coming in out of Portsmouth. Yeah, that's really not a bad idea. It was crossing my mind. Portsmouth is quite stunning. They get a lot of interesting shots down there. You can go right past some landmarks, and of course you've got the Spinnaker Tower. Yeah, some good shots there at Portsmouth. Yes, and when they both go out, yeah, that might well be worth doing. Shield Hall and Waverly together. I don't know how close they'll get to each other, but yeah, that could well be worth droning. You definitely need sound, though. I'm not sure if Waverly's got a good selection of hooters, or if that's just... I know Shield Hall does. Shipmate Brother Jones says, oh, absolutely throwing it down Southsea. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think that was what we had just here, shipmate. I think it's gone over to you now. Yes, I think that's. I think someone said it was is it the 13th? Is it the 13th for Waverly and Shield Hall? Let's have a quick look, see if I can find that one. Yeah.
BTS, Red Jet 6, shortly departing Town Quay for chaos.
Just 6 thank you, Alicia.
I think it was the 13th.
BTS, the Alpha Flight, all fast, stop flight alongside SCT-34. Thank you.
Alpha 5, thank you, good afternoon.
13th Shield Hall Waverley, and that's why I thought it's not in the current list at the moment. Yeah, could go for, probably with Hive. It's a long way from. You're only supposed to fly at a certain distance, and Hive is actually quite a. If you're flying within the legalities of all the drone regulations, it's actually quite a long way from Hive. Cash shot in that respect is better. You can get closer to the ships. Mayflower Park's the best bet, though, annoyingly. Yeah, where's Waverley at the moment? Shipmate Mark G there. Excellent Spanish has put the link up to Waverley. She's currently steaming along at 13.3 knots. Looks like she's heading round to Chapman's Pool. This is Chapman's Pool just here. It's a rather lovely little spot. You can drop anchor in there overnight. That's Lulworth Cove there. And then round the Anvil Point, round to Old Harry Rocks, and then she'll be steaming across the bay on her way up to the Isle of Wight. And then that's where she's dropping anchor somewhere. Shipmate Paul Weaver says, steam whistle on Waverley. I thought there might be. She might have some sort of whistly thing. Yeah, it has cleared up now. Well, wonderful. Shipmate Phosphor Dots says Waverley has what I'd describe as a breathy horn, accompanied obviously by a nice amount of steam. Breathy horn. I could just imagine what that sounds like, though. A bit wheezy. And a bit gushy. Excellent. Good description there, shipmate. Well done. Yeah, it could be quite a busy day on Saturday then, with Waverley and Shield Hall, and Super Saturday with 5 cruise ships. Yeah, I don't know if the Waverley, I was looking at the Waverley, she's very long and thin. It's quite fast as well, because they're doing 13 knots at the moment. I don't know if she's particularly roly-poly when she's in the water. She suffers with lots of roll. Beautifully still, though. Look at that water. Absolutely flat as a pancake. What's happening with the wind? Oh, yeah, the wind's, 10 knots coming from the west. Very nice. Yeah, okay, right, well, that's it then. I shall try and get some... Just had a rumble of thunder. I don't know if you heard that. I didn't quite catch it in time. A little rumble of thunder. God. It's looking okay here. What's it like on ferry cam? Yeah, looks okay. Or maybe some dark in the distance. Maybe the other way. Maybe it's behind the camera. Can't see behind the camera. Oh, shipmate Catherine Alicia thinks we just had some thunder. Oh, I did wonder if it was me or a big lorry going past. But no, apparently, yeah, apparently it was a little bit of thunder. Shipmate Sorrel thinks I should stream when I build the ferry. Could be fun to watch. I could do. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what internet connectivity is like when you're on the Red Funnel ferry. If it's up to streaming, it's always an issue with streaming. Is finding a decent connectivity. I know you used to be able to get Wi-Fi on the Red Funnel. I shall look into that. It did cross my mind. Shipmate Nicholas says I could drone from Netley or Itchin. I can do, but again, the issue is there equally. They are a long way. I'm only allowed to fly a certain distance, really, and I would say that they are really beyond the distance that's legally sensible. If I'm putting videos that I make online, I do have to try and at least follow the rules to some degree.
Send my lord for that one.
I mean, you might. It's like when you drive on the motorway. I know the speed limit's 70, but you might do 75 or 80.
Send my lord, thank you, and good day.
But I think 150 is a bit out of the question. Yeah, super bright. Yeah, it's lovely clear now. The Netley cam's not wobbling around. Yeah, that water's as flat as a pancake. I'd be tempted to get out there in a little speedboat, whiz around, head off down to the pub. Shipmate Red Porter says, looks like should be advertising washing powder. Yeah, washing powder that gets your cruise ships whiter than white. Well, Shipmate Weaver says, do I fly under 250 grams? Yes, I fly under and above, under and over. I tend to use the bigger drone when filming ships because there is no one around, so I don't have to know regulations to fall foul of. And also, it's a lot more stable. It takes better video, but it's more stable in the winds, which always tends to be windy when you're above the sea and out that way. So I tend to use the bigger drone for that. Shipmate Phosphor Dot says, yeah, watching Waverly from shore. She not only speeds along at a rate of knots, but her acceleration never fails to impress me. Even gets some friendly winds and currents. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, shipmate. She is very impressive every time we've seen her. There we go. Oh, looks like the lens on Cow's Cam's a bit dirty. All that rain we had earlier. Excellent spanners. We were just talking about the horn on Waverly, and he's found a horn video on Waverly. This is Waverly's horn. Somewhere. Yep, I can see what the shipmate means. I can't remember who said it, but yes, definitely very steamy, but a bit breathy. I think that's a great way of putting it. A breathy horn. That's exactly how I imagined it. So whoever said that was a great description. Thank you for Spanner Hades for finding that one. Lighting near Buckler's Hard. Oh, not far away. Oh, it's getting dark again, isn't it? I think there's rain coming in. Shipmate CS20 at the rain lightning at Buckler's Hard. Or Paul Weaver says DGI. Yeah, DGI. Yeah, I've got 2 DJIs, 1 shipmates. Shipmate Catherine Lee says, yeah, it's awkward living in Northam, trying to work out what's lorries, a plane, or thunder. Or even, I'm guessing, Southampton Football Club cheering. I've certainly been at Shamrock Quay, which is very near to Southampton's ground at St Mary's, working on a friend's boat. And when you're there, all of a sudden you can hear a cheer, and you think, what's this cheer and rumble noise I can hear? And I forget the Southampton Football Club's just up the street. Well, I'll see what I can do anyway. I'll try and see if I can get a dronage. Get some dronage of Waverly. Shipmate Phosphor Dots. It was breathy. There you go. Thanks, shipmate. Yeah, perfect description. Paul Weaver says, who cheers the Saints? No, I think normally it's the opposition team cheering when they score a goal. I think that's normally what happens at the St Mary's. Shipmate Catherine says, didn't hear much cheering last season. No. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I think I was there. It must have been. I'm not sure when it was. It was one year when they got promoted, and it was the game where they're being promoted, and that was you'd hear something occasionally, but that was really loud. I think people were very vocal for that game. Yep, so we'll try and work out a few things. We'll live stream Waverly tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like she'll be probably on the cameras from about 11 o'clock in the morning, I would think.
Regal Princess, thank you. All this.
Excellent Spanner Hades says they're Southampton are playing Portsmouth on the 14th. Major parts of Southampton will be closed, including the train station. Why would they close the train station? I think the cow's cam here's got a bit dirty from that rain coming over. Or it's a bit fogged up. Not sure which one. Unless it's raining. Look on the other camera. Yeah, it could be raining. Could be a bit of drizzle. Drizzle down there. Oh gosh, yeah, it is definitely raining down here in Cowes. But Spanner Hades says they're trying to stop antisocial behaviour between the fans. Okay, yes. Well, forgot about that.
Thank you, that's all this is. And no immediate traffic for you.
Shipmate Catherine Alicia says they were going to be closed anyway. Wasn't anything to do with the match. I don't think Pompey fans have had travel included for coaches in their tickets, and entrances will be separated. Yeah, I bet. Oh, Shipmate Ian D says engineering works, perhaps. Shipmate Harry Wallen says engineering works.
Yes, that's all. Thank you. And no immediate traffic for you.
Andy Rich says that the Waverly should be sailing in and out of Portsmouth today via ride, according to the website. Oh, well, it's going to be a bit of a stretch, shipmate. She's closing in on Chapman's Pool down in Dorset, so I don't think she's going to be getting to ride anytime soon. Honestly, there is a cruise ship there somewhere. Here's the Waverly. And she's got to get all the way around to here. It's going to take her. It'll take her a little while, an hour or so, I would think. Interesting looking skies over on Netley Camp. Clear, lovely and sunny here in port. Look at that, they've almost got all the roof on. I'm guessing they're going to start putting the sides on, I think, by the looks of that. Oh, they're building another marquee next to it, aren't they? Oh, aren't they busy? Busy little workers there. And there is a cruise ship there somewhere. Well, the shipmate Pete Williams says, yes, engineering work's got. I get back on Queen Mary 2 on the 14th and have to get a replacement bus instead of a train. Well, at least it's only a replacement bus service and not a replacement cruise ship service. Oh, all the roads are closed in the area. I better make sure I don't need to go over to the marina at that time then. Sounds really awful. Yeah, I know it's an absolute pain. Occasionally I've been over that way accidentally when there's the games on, and it's just traffic mayhem. Yeah, it's definitely raining, I think, over. We've got some lovely views going on here. The rest of the oh, it does get a bit dark over that way, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a bit cloudy out in the Solent. Yeah, poor cow's cam. Can't see the ship, so it's to the right, shipmate. More to the right, shipmate. Move it. Shipmate Ship Books is looking rather eerie of cows. Yeah, it certainly is. That must be a very wet cloud there, I would think. Yeah, it is looking rather good here. You can see the little pockets of rain scattered around. It's very much like spring weather. Very unusual for this time of year, I think, to have such a heavy, sudden downpours. Now you can see in the distance behind the Esso terminal. Yeah, look, there's some raininess going on somewhere over there, over the island. Shipmate Nicholas Source. Oh, how bad does visibility have to be to use the foghorn? Oh, do you know what? I did know the answer to this one. There are foghorns in port which get triggered automatically when the visibility becomes below a certain level. I don't remember what it is. I think it's something like a couple of chains or something. Less than 2 nautical miles, and it's foghorn territory. Shipment CS28 says, interested to see what's passing over. It's back again. Yeah, I can see it is. Little packets all over the place. Shipmate Mark Page says, oh, I own a Mr. Porter Call. Oh, okay. Oh, let's have a look. What she's doing instead then. Let's have a look, see what's going on there. Iona. Iona is in the middle of the North Sea currently. There you go. There's Iona. So we can check on the weather. That's what I like about this app, is the weather. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too windy over that way. It's not too bad. No. Possibly. Weather is an issue. I do know. It might not be the weather in port, of course. It might be the weather on the way home. She might be taking that a bit easier. And I just noticed it is a bit windy. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably the weather, not the weather in port as such, more like the weather here. So this yellow here is gusting between 20 and 30 knots. So that would be quite unpleasant. I don't know if she's going to try and take a different route, maybe closer. If you remain closer to England itself, or closer to the East Anglia, it's not as windy, so perhaps that's what she's going to be doing. Well, the shipmate Robert Graff, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. Now I'm going to have to see if I can live stream tomorrow for the Waverly. Yep, we'll get some live streaming Waverly action. It'll be around lunchtime, so we'll get a galley break in between. Oh, just looking over on Port Camp there. Look at that, definitely in the distance. There's some definite patches of rain over there on the island. Let's move Netley Cam around, see what we can see. Oh, yes. I can see those lumps of rain now. There you go. So there's the clouds. You can see at the bottom there. Great cloudy lumps of rain falling over on the Isle of Wight. Oh, but it's sunny again now. Well, the shipmates, Andy, obviously some of these views are a photographer's dream. Yeah, I know, it's amazing what you can see. And sometimes only briefly as well. So you can only briefly see these views and then they move very quickly. So I suppose it's the advantage of having the cameras that I could just whiz round the various views and see what's going on rather than remaining in one place for a long time. Certainly sunny here in the port of Southampton. I think we might be in for a little decent sunset later. Well, there's your Shepherd Book says there's major storm still there. Hope you've got umbrellas ready. It might be beyond umbrella weather. They've had a few heavy rainstorms over on the Isle of Wight. It does tend to flood bits of it. Cows, for instance, gets flooded. So we are watching the departure of Regal Princess as she heads off on a 12-day cruise. British Isles and France. I think prices of this are starting with an inside cabin around about £1,200. She's calling in at Edinburgh in Scotland, then in Invergordon in Scotland, Kirkwall on the Orkney Island in Scotland, then Greenock in Scotland, Belfast in Northern Ireland, then Dublin in the Republic of Ireland, Cork in the Republic of Ireland, and then popping over to France, maybe picking up some duty-frees or croissants or something, and then back to Southampton. And like I said, there's only a few more cruises left before she starts her final 21-day one-way cruise to Galveston in Texas. That'll be near our shipmate Shepherd Book. Oh, shipmate Robert Gruff. Oh, he's our new subscriber. Oh, he says, thank you for the shout out and thank you for the camp. I'm watching from the USA. My parents are currently sailing on the Regal. Oh, you should quickly tell them to go somewhere on the starboard side. And if they give us a wave up on the top deck, we'll probably see them. Whereabouts are you in the USA, shipmate Robert Gruff? I wonder if you're from Texas. We seem to have quite a few shipmates from Texas.
BTS OSL Montreal, single up on SCT1.
Shipmate CS28 says...
Oh, still one.
He just checked on the Met office and a band of yellow passing across. Yellow is very heavy. Yeah, it does look it. Yeah, it does look it over on the island now. Definitely very wet over there somewhere. Yeah, fantastic. So, shipmates watching his parents from the other side of the world. Shipmate Chapter Book said, "Oh, Robert's story sounds like how I discovered this channel." Yes, that's right. You're. I think that's how quite a few of our American viewers find the channel. They're tracking down their parents, making sure they don't go awry. Oh, shipmate Robert Graffs in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been to New Mexico. I'm trying to think where it's New Mexico. There's a place called Four Corners, isn't there? New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada, I think, isn't it? Is that the 4 states? That Four Corners? It's been a while since I've been there. Apart from it being a little cross in the ground where all 4 states have got a corner next to each other, I just seem to remember there were lots of Native American chappies there selling turquoise stones. I remember that. Shipmate Nicholas also says, "Hardly see a thing, just went out to feed the cat and it's clear as anything now." Yeah, it's definitely strange weather today. Shipmate Fletch 61's been to Four Corners as well. Well, shipmate Jerry Wood, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Yes, well, the shipmate Phosphor Dots. Yes, yeah, someone should put this stream up on the Regal Princess top deck. Yes, I've always wanted that. During lockdown, when there were no passengers on board, I didn't know why they couldn't do it. It would seem like the obvious thing to do to me. But so far, we've not managed to arrange it. That's an objective for the channel. Get the stream up onto one of the big screens on one of the ships. Just looking over there, there's definitely some heavy rain going on in. Thinking that might be Lyndhurst. No, sort of Lyndhurst direction, I would think. Be my guess. And that's. Yep, the blue is coming in. That heavy rain is still lingering over somewhere over the Isle of Wight.
Good day, this is Southampton Beach. Divers entering the water on berth 31. Divers in the water 31 berth Southampton Beach.
No, not too many out and about. I think they may have hidden inside after all that awful weather. Shipmate Robert Gruff says Colorado. That's it, Colorado. Oh, it was racking my brains. Yeah, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado. What was I thinking? I was thinking Nevada. I was in the wrong state in the wrong direction. Shipmate Brenda says still throwing it down in Southsea. Shipmate Fletch 61 says sunny in Devon. I think that's the theme. That's the theme of the day, I think, with this weather. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I've been to Albuquerque. I must have done though. Definitely. Well, no, not necessarily. Definitely gone from Colorado to Flagstaff. I don't think I would have gone for Albuquerque. I would have probably taken a more scenic back roads. Or maybe I should say that's code for I probably got lost. Shipmate. Spike says it's patchy with rain, sunny in Christchurch. Yeah, I very much think that's the theme of the day at the moment, isn't it? Well, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And I would just like to thank all my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channel, and of course all of you who have subscribed. Many thanks for supporting the channel, and of course many thanks to the Blue Spanner crew for helping out this live stream and all the others. And I reckon we'll be back tomorrow for Waverly. I'm not quite sure what time we'll go live. That might need a bit of thought. I suspect probably live around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then we'll have a lunch break, galley break, and then we'll watch her depart for Southampton at 12:45 later. Right, shipmates, till next time.
Easy line, BTS.
Yeah, sea line.
Evening again. Traffic information. Lifting off now in the container port is the OOTL Montreal.
Montreal lifting off now. Thank you. Yes, we're Osprey shortly to depart. Roll through the cows.
Red Osprey BTS all received, thank you. Just the freight traffic at the moment.
Thank you very much.
BTS, Richard, 75, Town Quay for cows will be allowed.
7 BTS comments, thank you. Sounds good.